Institutes of the Christian Religion by John Calvin, Book 1, Chapter 13, Section 26. The subordination of the incarnate Word to the Father is no counter-evidence. They object that Christ, if he be properly God, is wrongly called Son. To this I have replied, that when a comparison of one person is made with another, the name of God is not to be taken without particularization, but restricted to the Father, seeing that he is the beginning of deity, not in the bestowing of essence, as fanatics babble, but by reason of order. In this sense is to be understood the saying of Christ to the Father, "This is eternal life, that they believe thee to be the one true God, and Jesus Christ, whom thou hast sent." For speaking in the person of the mediator, he holds a middle rank between God and man, yet his majesty is not on this account diminished. For even though he emptied himself, he lost not his glory with the Father, which was hidden to the world. Thus the Apostle in Hebrews chapter 2, although he admits that Christ was for a short time abased beneath the angels, does not hesitate at the same time to declare him to be the everlasting God who founded the earth. Therefore, we must hold that as often as Christ in this person of mediator addresses God, under this name of God is included his deity, which is also Christ's. Thus, when he said to the apostles, "It is expedient that I go up to the Father, because the Father is greater than I," he does not attribute to himself merely a secondary deity so that he is inferior to the Father with respect to eternal essence, but because endowed with heavenly glory, he gathers believers into participation in the Father. He places the Father in the higher rank, seeing that the bright perfection of splendor that appears in heaven differs from the measure of glory which was seen in him when he was clothed with flesh. With the same intent, Paul elsewhere says that Christ shall deliver up the kingdom to the God and Father, that God may be all in all. Nothing is more absurd than to deny that Christ's deity is everlasting. But if he will never cease to be the Son of God, but will ever remain the same as he was from the beginning, it follows that there is comprehended under the name of Father the unique essence of God which is common to both. And certainly for this reason Christ descended to us, to bear us up to the Father, and at the same time to bear us up to himself, inasmuch as he is one with the Father. Therefore, to restrict the name God to the Father, to the exclusion of the Son, is neither lawful nor right. On this account also, John indeed declares him to be the true God, lest anyone think of placing him in a second rank of deity beneath the Father. Moreover, I wonder what these makers of new gods mean when, having confessed Christ as true God, they immediately exclude him from the deity of the Father, as if he could be true God and not be one God, and as if a divinity transfused were anything but a newfangled fiction.